At least 31 people killed when a TransAsia plane went down just after takeoff. We're learning more this morning about what went wrong, and ABC's David Curley is at Miami International with the latest on that for us. Good morning, David.
Good morning, Robin. This morning, the search is on for the missing 43 suspected to have died in this crash. But as you mentioned, we are learning more about what happened this morning. This morning, even more evidence of what happened at the terrifying end of this flight. These 3 dash cam shots of the dramatic crash, the black box information, which should be released soon, and now first-hand accounts. I felt something was not right after the plane took off, this 72-year-old surviving passenger says. He told a woman next to him to hold on just as the plane went down. I saw others were drowning. If I did not move quickly enough to help them, soon they would have been dead. This 2-year-old child survived, and the parents as well, with the mother calling out as the child is cradled by rescuers, "Don't be afraid, we're safe now." Overnight, the fuselage was pulled from the river, but this morning victims are still missing. ABC's Hamish McDonald is on the scene.
You can see part of the plane being dragged up now by the soldiers. The dive team is down by the water's edge, and every now and again they bring up another chunk of the plane, and they're going to be here long into the night.
It was just after takeoff that the pilot of the nearly brand new turboprop plane radioed engine trouble.
Mayday, engines in those.
The video, frame by frame, provides clues. Steve Ganyard is a former crash investigator.
They're looking to try and clear the obstacles, not run into these apartment buildings. The airplane is basically out of control. The crew can no longer hold the wings level. The right engine appears to still be spinning, but the left appears to be feathered, and the wing has hit the taxi, and now it's hit the bridge, and it begins to shear off.
This morning we have learned the pilot and co-pilot, along with a third pilot who was in the cockpit, are all among the dead. Now, Taipei's mayor is calling that pilot a hero. The data from the black boxes could confirm that, and the Taiwanese are telling us we're going to get that information from the black boxes very soon. George?
Okay, David, thanks.
How to survive a train or plane crash, obviously very timely in light of that tragic train accident here in New York and the plane crash in Taiwan. And ABC's Matt Gutman has some important lessons that could help you get out alive.
It's hard to imagine walking away from something as harrowing as this. Or this. And while some did lose their lives in this week's fatal Metro North and TransAsia Airways crashes, others proved surviving catastrophe is possible. But how? Here at the Coast Guard's training center in North Carolina, they use a giant dunker to simulate plane crashes just like the TransAsia plane. The aircraft craning over, flipping, and smashing into the water. It's like being inside a giant washing machine. But before I go under, here's what you can do before any flight even takes off. Experts say choose an aisle seat within 6 rows of the emergency exit. Statistics suggest this helps your chances of making it out safely. But if the plane actually crashes and then sinks, the Coast Guard says first grab a reference point like your chair and remove obstacles like armrests. Only then should you unbuckle your seatbelt and feel your way to a door or window. But watch when the jets turn on to simulate a storm. It's dark. I hold on to the seat, clear obstacles, unbuckle, and head for the window. It's stuck. I struggle for 40 long seconds before a little elbow grease pops it out, and I swim to safety. From planes to trains, where basic safety steps can also increase your chances of surviving a crash.
Listen to the conductor. Listen for instructions. Try to know what's in your surroundings.
Transportation expert Robert Passwell also says take a seat where your back is facing the direction of travel. If the train crashes, you'll be thrust backwards instead of thrown into the car. Finally, avoid seats with luggage overhead. If the luggage falls, it can injure you or block your exit path. Simple tips that could save your life. For Good Morning America, Matt Gutman, ABC News, Philadelphia.